Welcome back to the channel. In the next few minutes, I'm going to share with you 3 simple, everyday shifts that you can apply to your life to slow things down. 3 ideas to help get your focus back, protect your relationships, and help you actually feel present in the life you're moving through. No retreat, no quitting your job. Just 3 small changes you can start today. Number 1, build quiet. Number 2, don't rush the things you love. And finally, number 3, gracefully and politely say no. Okay, let's dive into the video. Have you ever stood in front of a microwave and felt genuinely annoyed that 30 seconds seemed like way longer? Have you found yourself stabbing an elevator button 5 times, as if that would somehow make it move faster? Or even sped a podcast up to 1.5, or fast-forwarded a movie just to get to the good parts quicker? If that sounds like you, you're just like most of us. You've just caught something almost all of us have. A quiet little epidemic that I call the disease of hurry. And the sad thing is that it's stealing something that we can never get back: time. Here's the strange part. We've automated almost everything around us to save time. And somehow we feel like we have less of it than ever. We didn't buy ourselves freedom. We just crammed more noise into that space of time we saved. And when we're always rushing, something happens to us. We stop seeing people as people. The driver of the car in front of us is too slow. The barista making our cappuccino is taking too long. Hurry doesn't just cost us time, it quietly costs us our empathy. So, let's fix it. Starting with shift 1. The first shift is to build one small quiet zone into your day. We're so addicted to stimulation that the second we get a free moment, in a lift, in a queue, we reach for our phone. We've forgotten how to just be present in the moment. Sounds easy, doesn't it? But if you're snowed under with 10,000 things to do each day, try this. Pick one small pocket of your day and make it a tech-free sanctuary. Maybe it's the first 20 minutes after you wake up, when normally you'd automatically reach for your phone. How about using those 20 minutes to actually taste your coffee? And if you think you're too busy for that, let me share with you the example of Bill Gates. In the 1990s, Microsoft, the company he co-founded, was growing at a chaotic pace. If anyone had an excuse to live in permanent overdrive, it was Gates. But twice a year, he'd disappear to a secluded cabin for what he called think weeks. No calls, no meetings, no noise, just stillness. Because he understood something. His biggest breakthroughs never came while he was sprinting. They came when he stopped. You can do the same, on a smaller scale, right in your own home. The second shift is to lean into your natural anchors. The things you love that simply cannot be rushed without ruining them entirely. You can't force the ocean to send a wave faster. You can't speed read the break of a golfing green. You can't rush a sunset into perfect light. By just letting these things happen, the beautiful moments pull you gently into being 100% present. Another great example is Keanu Reeves. In an industry built with relentless hustle and constant self-promotion, he's famous for his unhurried, grounded rhythm. He's considered one of the nicest, simplest, most authentic guys in show business. He's known for taking long, deliberate breaks between films, stepping away from acting entirely to build motorcycles or play music with his band. He refuses to let the world set his pace. He is living proof that real strength isn't moving fast. It's moving at your own natural speed. The third shift is practicing the graceful no. Take an honest look at your calendar for this week. How much of that busyness is actually necessary? How many of those yeses were really just about not wanting to disappoint someone? Or maybe it was because saying yes made us feel productive. Protect your time fiercely. A free evening with absolutely nothing planned isn't a sign of laziness. It's a sign of a focused, intentional life. You have to create space to just breathe. I'm sure you've heard of Adele the singer and listened to her music. At the absolute peak of her fame, when the whole industry was demanding constant releases and non-stop touring, she chose to go quiet for years at a time. She protected her routine, her family, her private world. And by stepping off that frantic treadmill, she protected her creativity and her peace. She showed all of us that you don't need to stay perpetually busy to be deeply impactful. So, let me leave you with this. Life isn't a race to be won. It isn't a checklist to clear as fast as humanly possible so that someday, finally, you're allowed to relax. The finish line is exactly the same for all of us. So why are we in such a desperate rush to reach it? You don't need to move faster to find a meaningful life. You just need to be fully awake for the one you're living right now. Take a breath. Slow down. The world will wait for you. Before I go, let me share with you something I read this week. You're standing on the edge of a brand new chapter, even if you can't see the whole story quite yet. The future you've been hoping for isn't waiting for you to become completely fearless. It's just waiting for you to be brave enough to take that first step. You don't need every answer, every guarantee, or the perfect moment. Trust yourself. Believe in how far you've already come. And remember that some of the most beautiful chapters of life begin with a single, uncertain step forward. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. If this brought you a little bit of peace, I'd love to hear from you. What's one thing you're going to do to slow down this week? Drop it in the comments. And if it helped, a like, a share, and a subscribe genuinely means the world. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next one.